Arcadian Vanguard presents The Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Saturday, May 13th, 2023. Good morning. I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with last night's Smackdown broadcast live on Fox from the Thompson Bowling Arena in Knoxville, Tennessee. AJ Styles earned the right to face Seth Rollins at Night of Champions on May 27th in Saudi Arabia in the match to crown a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, defeating Bobby Lashley in the tournament semifinal last night. Styles had won a spot in the semifinal by winning a triple threat at the start of the show against Edge and Rey Mysterio, pinning Edge, while Lashley had earlier in the evening won his triple threat against Sheamus and U.S. Champion Austin Theory, pinning Theory. Undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns made his return to SmackDown, announcing during an in-ring promo that he and Solo Sikoa would be challenging Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Tag Team title at Night of Champions. Reigns also berated the Usos for failing to take the title back themselves.
They're not a problem. Sami and Kevin aren't a problem. They're not the problem. But there's a problem, you understand? There is a real problem. There's an actual problem. But it's not Sami and Kevin, no. The problem are your brothers. What y'all think was gonna happen, huh? You thought you were just gonna lose in the main event of WrestleMania and we weren't gonna talk about it?
Also on the show, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez successfully defended the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, defeating Bayley and Dakota Kai of Damage Control. In other results, Cameron Grimes made his official SmackDown debut, beating Baron Corbin in seconds.
Well, look, everybody, it is Cameron Grimes, SmackDown's very last pick in the draft. Look, I'm surprised you showed up. That takes guts, and I get it. You're trying to make a name for yourself, but understand this. In about 2 minutes, you're going to be flat on your back, wishing you were back in NXT.
The tough words by Baron Corbin, matchup underway! Grimes with a cave-in! Cover! Grimes wins his debut in seconds!
Here is your winner, Cameron Grimes!
One chance, one opportunity, that is all Cameron Grimes has ever asked for, and didn't he make it count tonight?
In injury news, Matt Jackson of the Young Bucks has been medically cleared to wrestle, according to a report in the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Jackson, who suffered a partially torn biceps last March, was reportedly seen running the ropes and bumping in the ring prior to last Wednesday's Dynamite taping at Detroit's Little Caesars Arena. Jackson reportedly underwent stem cell treatment on the injured arm to speed up the recovery process. Robert Roode underwent another neck fusion surgery earlier this week, according to an Instagram announcement from Roode. The surgery, performed by Dr. Andy Cordover of the Andrews Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Center in Birmingham, Alabama, consisted of a C4 and 5 cervical vertebrae fusion and follows a previous surgery last November to fuse the C5 and 6 vertebrae. The surgery will push back Roode's expected return to the ring, although it's not known by how much. He has not wrestled since a WWE house show appearance in Amarillo, Texas on June 25th of last year. In news from Japan, New Japan Pro Wrestling's 30th annual Best of the Super Juniors tournament ran its second day on Saturday, featuring matches from both the A and B blocks. Block A saw TJP, Leo Rush, Speedball Mike Bailey, Taiji Ishimori, and Hiromu Takahashi as victors, while Block B winners included Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Robbie Eagles, Francesco Akira, El Desperado, and Yo. The tournament, which this year features 20 junior heavyweights affiliated with New Japan, moves on to Nagoya on Sunday. Stardom crowned a new Future of Stardom champion yesterday at Stardom New Blood 8 in Tokyo's Shinagawa Inner City Hall, with Rena ending Ami Sorhe's reign at 205 days. Rena scored the win in 12 minutes and 29 seconds. Also on the card, Karma and Starlight Kid successfully defended the New Blood Tag Team Championship against Hanako and Lady C. The all-women's company began the Future of Stardom and New Blood Championship concept earlier this year as a way to try to showcase their younger trainees and talent. And in news from outside the ring, Season 2 of the Starz cable drama Heels is set to premiere this summer, according to an official release. The series, which stars Stephen Amell and portrays a fictional independent wrestling promotion based in Georgia, is scheduled to return on Friday, July 28th on the Starz cable channel and streaming app. CM Punk will reportedly reprise his ongoing role from Season 1, and Punk's wife AJ Mendez, the former AJ Lee, will appear in a new role as well. Other unnamed wrestler cameos are expected. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.